Welcome, welcome. Welcome to part 21 of building a Yippee mobile game. We made it to the funny number, the 9 plus 10 number. 9 plus 10 equals 21. We made it. Yeah. So, yeah, in this stream, I'm planning on implementing pausing into the game. So, actually, I think the game mechanics are pretty much complete. So that's cool. Yeah, so just gonna be working on like kind of other things, like pausing the game, what happens when there's a game over. And then eventually we're gonna do a leaderboard and like some stats like page and some settings page too. But yeah, in terms of like the actual like gameplay, I think we're pretty good on that. Um, yeah. So, let's go to. Mm, yeah, let's get in it, shall we? I think so. All right. So, where we last left off, uh, we were doing some. I think we were doing like enemy movement. So, yeah. Let's give a little demonstration, shall we? So here's some enemies. Well, the ranged ones actually don't really move. They turn towards you, but the melee ones are the ones that kind of chase you. Yeah, look at this dude with the little stick. He's trying to chase me. Yeah, so he can hit me. I guess there is kind of a bug still though. When I hit him, um, he can get a little scared of me and run back. Um, yeah, so yeah, but pretty much like besides that, like I mean, there's some bugs. I guess just like bugs are remaining to fix, but the actual mechanics of the game are complete. So that's pretty awesome. Yeah. So that's kind of what I was thinking, like to work on the. I'm getting destroyed. Yeah. Welcome, Dolphin Verb. Yeah, I'm getting absolutely pwned. Yeah, that's one thing. I still need to actually like test my game on my phone to see if it's actually like too hard or too easy. Because at least when I'm testing in this little like code environment, like I can only like click with my mouse or my touchpad, whereas like on the actual phone you can like jump and attack and move all at the same time. So I imagine it's like much easier, but yeah, I pretty much get wrecked because of this on the computers. Yeah. But yeah, I think we're pretty much good as far as like gameplay goes, besides like some bugs. Um, but yeah, I think. Oh, welcome, Sputnik. Yeah, we're pretty much good on the gameplay aspect. Yeah, so that's why I'm thinking maybe to work on the pausing first. Yeah, it's like when you click this pause button, it should like kind of freeze everything in the game and like whatchamacallit, like you can't like click anything or move. There should be kind of like a pause screen that shows up where you can click like a continue button or like go back to the home screen, that kind of stuff. Kind of like a typical like pause screen. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna do that this stream. Yeah. Also, there was another bug. This was one that I wanted to fix. If I have time at the end of the stream, I might fix it. But like the hitbox of the weapons for the enemies, like you can see, like it's kind of, you'll see there's like a little outline of the sword. Like the hitbox is actually not lining up where the sword is. So like I'm getting hit from like back here. Oh yeah. Oh, also when they stack, it looks kind of funny. Oh, it's like they become like a yippee monster when they stack. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I think we'll try and do the pausing first. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. I actually have some reference code in an old project of mine, so I have a feeling on how to implement it. Probably we'll use that as a reference. But yeah, let's get into it, shall we? I think we started a bit of it at the end of last stream. Oh, how did I get into Swift? A funny story actually. So, okay, I'll tell it from the beginning. So, yeah. So okay, it was like a year after I started learning how to program. I attended this hackathon. It was like a high school hackathon. I didn't even know what they were. Like I think I had some friends who were going to those. Like I had some friends at the time who were like much better coders than me, and I was like, ooh, well, let me try this whole hackathon thing. And I didn't know what project to make, and I don't know, for some reason I like decided on like an iOS app. Like I don't know where exactly I got the motivation for that, but I'm like, okay, let me try and make an app in this hackathon. And like I had like no Swift experience, like no experience at all. And yeah, I made this like really basic app. Like I didn't win anything. It was like really cruddy, but like it was basically, imagine like a portrait game, like a, yeah, imagine like a portrait game, kind of like this. And there's like a little rainbow stick figure, and he would like run across the screen, and when he got to the end he would like wrap around and run again, and he could jump. And that was literally it. I called it Rainbow Man, and that was like my first ever like app. And that's how I got into Swift and iOS. Yeah, just like a random chance like hackathon project, and I was like, oh, this is fun, and I kind of stuck with it since. It's been a while now, but yeah, it's pretty fun. I like mobile. It's pretty nice. Yeah. Yeah. I like it because you can like make apps and then like take them wherever you go. Because the cool thing about like mobile apps is you can just like have them in your pocket and take them out whenever you want. And you're like, oh, I made this thing, and it's like on you at all times. It's pretty cool, pretty neat. Yeah, I definitely recommend it. At least try it if you haven't done it. I think it's cool. But yeah, that's how I got into that. Although there are some downsides. It's like if you get into like Swift and iOS, then you're kind of stuck with like not being able to make like Android apps. You have to learn like a separate like language or framework for that. Like I've never made an Android app before, but I don't know. Like iOS is used by a lot of people, so it's not like too bad. Yeah. But yeah, so Swift is fun. Very fun. Yeah. But those are my Swift upbringings. Yeah. Humble, but you know, yeah, you keep on learning, and you get better at things. Yeah. It's pretty good. Well, yeah, let's see what we can do with this pausing. Yeah, because I did start on it like a little bit last stream. And it broke some stuff, I remember. So I ended up like commenting out like most of it after stream. But let's try and uncomment some things. Because there was actually a bug at the end of last stream with little Yippee couldn't do like the little walking animation. But I fixed it off stream. It was a really small change. But basically, I think there was like this key for the animations, and I just took it off. I think it was here, and I just took it out, and it fixed that bug. But yeah, that was the only like off-stream stuff I did. Yeah. So yeah, let's try and do this whole pause thing. So I've got this like continue button, which like resumes the game, and then the pause button, which pauses the game. yeah, so let's implement these. So I've got like pause and resume. So what is pausing a game? Like what does that entail? All the bugs that are fixed off stream shall not be accounted. Yeah, welcome ABM. Yes. Yeah, I kind of like fixing a lot of the bugs off stream because yeah, some of them are pretty like it's pretty gnarly. I don't know. It's not a lot of content, honestly. But yeah, I'll mention like the changes I do though. If it's a lot, then yeah, I'll mention it. I don't want to like make new UI off stream. I definitely want to like once I make the leaderboard and like the stats page, then I'll make those on stream. Yeah. It violates the viewer contribution policy. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's just some bugs. No biggie. No biggie. We ain't. I'm not putting any Bitcoin miners in the source code off stream. Trust me. Yeah. Although if I was, would I tell you? That's the thing. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah. So for pause in the game, yeah, basically pausing the game is like all the animations, you gotta like freeze them. So like, you know, like swinging the sword, like if you pause the game, you gotta make it like if it's animating, you gotta stop it in the middle of the animation. So that's what like this line does. It basically like looks for all the animations with this like this moving animation key, which is literally just like a string that says moving. Yeah, here's where that is. It's like here. It's like just moving, and you can basically tag all your animations with this string, so that you can like loop through all of them and set their speed to 0 and freeze them. So that's kind of how that works. So that's like one part of pausing the game. Another part is like not letting the player touch anything. So you gotta like make all the buttons like untappable, which is like what all this is doing. Yeah. We demand complete transparency and Yippie's prowess. Yeah. Yeah, trust me, I won't do anything crazy off stream. Yeah, it's good. It's good. Yeah, I don't like doing a whole lot off stream. Mainly just like the bug fixes, because I do want to show like all parts of how to make this. Because I think like if people are interested, like I definitely think I'm gonna be able to get this on the App Store. Like I don't think I'll run into like any copyright issues and stuff. And I don't know. I don't feel like there's a whole lot of like people out there who have like streamed like from start to end making an app and publishing it. Like I think it'll be like good reference for people who like wanna look at how to do that. Yeah, off stream lore. Yeah, there ain't much in the lore department off stream. Trust me. But yeah, I'm definitely doing like most of the actual like new feature stuff on stream. Yeah. Even like I had some like streams where it was like just bug fixing, but it was like, yeah, it wasn't so. Yeah, I think new features are more cool. Yeah. But yeah, so yeah, for like this pausing stuff, so you gotta freeze all your animations, and you gotta make all your buttons like untappable. So that's like a couple of things. And then of course when you pause the game, you gotta like show the continue button. Like what happens when you pause, you gotta have like a continue button to like unpause it. And I was also planning on doing like a button to like go back to the home screen. Like if you pause, like maybe you just like don't want to play the rest of the game, you want to like go back to the start. So you don't have to like die to do that. Yeah. Oh yeah, let's see what it looks like right now with this code. I think there were a couple bugs if I remember, but we'll get into it. Oh, yeah, we gotta implement this too. The resume game. Right. Yeah, so that's the resume is just like the opposite of all that. It's like you make your animations continue where they left off, and you enable all your buttons and stuff. Yeah, then there's also this line of code, like notification center, add observer. will resign active stuff. So this is kind of interesting. So like you might pause the game by clicking the pause button, but like a lot of like people might like want to go out of your app, and when you go out of the app, it doesn't automatically pause. Like you have to like code that in. So that's what this is. It like automatically pauses the game, like if you're about to leave your app. Yeah, so that's kind of a cool, neat thing, because you might like, you know, switch from like the Yippee app to like TikTok, and the Yippee app will actually keep running in the background while you're like browsing TikTok, and you might just like die to an enemy if it doesn't like pause. So yeah, you gotta keep that in mind. Yeah. That's what this does. I think I also, so this is like adding the observer, like as you resume the game, and so you like remove it when you pause the game. So like basically, if your game is already paused, you don't want to like re-pause it if you exit the app. So that's why you remove this. But you also need to like add it when you start the game. I think I commented that out. Yeah, I think I did. Yeah. I need to uncomment this. Yeah, let's see what this looks like. I think there were some bugs, but we'll do a little bit of a insecticide, some debugging, as you may, to see how to do that. So we'll click the pause button. Yeah, so you see there's like still some bugs going on. I think I know what this is caused by. Well, actually, so I think it's the update function. Because the update function still gets called. So we gotta like put in code in our update function to basically stop the Yippies from running at us as we get close to them. Yeah, also, yeah, I'm not sure why like we can still move our player. You see like the little steppy animation stopped, but we can still like move our player. So we gotta fix that. Well, yeah, we can. This is like button stuff is working, at least. Actually, let me test it with the whole resigning active stuff. I'll have to use my simulator for that, but we can test that too. Fake pause. Yeah, it's a pretty meme pause. It just like puts a giant button in your face. Yeah, we'll figure out how to fix the things, and we'll fix the things. Yeah, definitely. But yeah, let me bring up the little simulator to see if our pause works when we like exit the app. Yeah. Let's see. Yes, that trusty simulator. So if I go into the game and I like double tap the home button, you see like the little button came up. So that's kind of like the whole like resign active stuff. So you want to like pause the game if you're like about to leave the app. Otherwise it'll like still play in the background. Yeah. I feel like this would be something like Apple could implement, but actually I think it does actually freeze the game if you're out of the app for too long. Like I think like 10 seconds it'll actually like freeze it. Like in the meantime, when you're like in this kind of intermediary state, you still gotta pause it. Yeah. So definitely gotta keep that in mind, for sure. Yeah, also we'll make this button smaller. It's pretty ginormous. It's pretty gymungous. It's pretty humongous, I might even say. Oh yeah, we'll fix the things. We'll fix the things. I think first thing I want to look into is like why I can still move when the game is paused. Yeah, that's pretty interesting, because like you can see, like I'm actually tapping the left and the right button, and they're not, like normally they would get like dark when you tap them. So like the interaction actually isn't enabled on them. But I can still move the player. I have a feeling I know why. But let me check that. I think it's in my touches began. Yeah. Yeah, I think it might be like in here. where you like loop through the buttons. You can like check the touch location and do the thing. Gotta add a Yippee twerkin emote button as a token of victorious hard stabbing. Oh, dude, emotes. Dude, imagine. Oh, that's an interesting shop idea. Yeah, I wanna add different tabs to the shop. Yeah, maybe like emoting. Have like a little emote button and do a little Fortnite dance on the graves of the enemy Yippies that you like valorantly vanquish. Yes, do a little floss on the Yippies. Yeah, a little hardcore Yippee fighting action indeed. Yeah. That's an interesting idea. Because I was planning on like adding more stuff to the shop as like updates. Like once I published the app, I was gonna like do some more like shop stuff as like updates. Yeah, that's an interesting one. I might actually consider something like that. Yeah. Let's see what we've got going on here. Yeah, so at least this doesn't control the movement of the player. So I think, let's see. So when we click the left button, we're definitely like disabling it. That's what this like user interaction false is doing. I feel like there's something else that's going on, something weird. Ooh, maybe. Okay, I think this might be part of it. This handle long press. I think I probably gotta like delete this recognizer and re-add it or something. I have a feeling. I have a weird feeling. But let me just like look through this code and see. Actually what I can do, I don't have to delete the recognizer. I could just say like this. Like if not is paused, then do the thing. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think I have a paused variable somewhere. Let's see. That's usually how I control it. I just have like this, yeah, like is game paused, and then I update all the logic based on that. Yeah, so I think we'll do something like this. Yeah, I'll try this and then see where that goes. Might even also put it like around here too. Just basically wherever we're like pressing the button. We don't wanna do anything when the game is paused. Yeah. The only worry I have is that it might like slow down like the movement of the player if we're like constantly checking this boolean every time we tap the button. But I don't know, maybe it won't be so bad. We'll see. We shall see. We do the testing thing and then we see if the testing thing is good. And then we adjust accordingly. That is how we do the things. Yes. So we'll see if the thing is doing the good thing. Yeah. Let's see. So if I press pause and I press... Oh yeah, that worked. Like you can't see it because I don't think you can see my mouse, but I'm pressing the left and the right arrows and I can't move anymore. So that's good. So actually that worked. I don't think the player is moving much slower after adding that. Yeah, so that's pretty good. Yeah, so the next thing we want to fix, I guess, is like, yeah, like these guys are still shooting their rocks at us, when the game is paused. So we gotta fix that. We gotta fix them shooting the rocks, and then I think also the melee guys are gonna still run at us. Yeah, they're still actually hitting us with the stick. So we gotta fix that too. Yeah, so we'll fix a couple of things here. Yeah. So I kind of want to fix the little enemies whacking us with their sticks first. I don't think that should actually be too bad. I think I just missed like some key thing here. Let's see. So I think there's like enemy.run or like, yeah, something run action. I probably missed on the enemy. So let's see. Let's see. Okay, so this is like the enemy's little walking animation, but they also have an animation for like whacking us. I think that might be like down here. I did a whole bunch of like enemy code here. Yeah, so we'll see what to pause here. Yeah, I think I actually did. I forgot this little key thing here. Yeah, so hopefully when the game is paused, they shouldn't whack us anymore. Oh, extra trailing closure. Oh, yeah. Actually, so, like, a weird thing about Swift, at least with this animation stuff, so normally you can put these, like, little strings on your animation to, like, tag on them. Like, so you can pause them later on. But if you also have, like, a block of code that you run when the animation finishes, like, it doesn't support that. So I wrote this, like, extension thing. Well, I actually yoinked it from the interwebs, but that should fix that. Yeah. So it's just basically like now you can have the key, and you can also have like a little block of code that runs when the animation finishes. Yeah. It doesn't come out of the box by default, but fortunately you can do this extension stuff to do it. Yeah, so hopefully that should go away after that. Yeah, well, we'll see. I might need to do a little clean build just to see. I think so. Oh, yeah, I also need to do this action. There we go. Cool. I think that should be good. Now let's see if we get little enemy Yippies swinging at us with their swords when the game is paused. Yeah, they should be kind of like frozen in place. So, yeah, I think that fixed it. Yeah, the little stick stopped. Yeah. That's good. Yeah. So that is fixed. But look at that, the enemy's still running at me. Yeah, so we gotta make sure the enemies don't move also when the game is paused. Yeah, so for that, yeah, I guess basically what we want to do then is probably just put like another like if statement in here, like so. Let's see. So this controls their movement when they're close by. It's like the enemies only walk towards us when they're like within a certain distance from us, but we don't want to do that if the game is paused. We want them to kind of like stop. So we'll say this, like, is game paused? And do the thing. Yeah, so we'll do that. And we'll also do it here. Yeah, this should be good. Yeah. So now let's see then. If we get any enemies trying to run at us when the game is paused. We'll see. So if I pause the game, oh, somehow he's like, oh, I can still swing my sword when the game is paused. Oh, now that's like cheating. Oh man, so I like freeze all my enemies, but I can still swing my sword. Oh my gosh, it's like I never watched JoJo, but I think it was like Dio. He can do like the stop time. So I'm like stopping time, but then I can swing my sword. Oh my gosh, that's so cheating. Yeah, we need to make sure that like we can't attack when the game is paused. Yeah, otherwise we're doing a little bit of, yeah, look at that. Like it's like, oh, I froze you, but I can still whack you. That's a little bit of hacking, dude. I'm gonna get like banned in my own game. Yeah, let's make sure we can't do any swinging of the weapon when the game is paused. Yeah, that would not be very PogChamp. So, yeah, let's do the pausing thing on the swinging of the weapon when game is paused. Yeah, let's see. I don't actually remember. I think it was in my touches beacon I had that code. Yeah, I think it was here. Yeah, so like if it's melee and like I should attack, which is basically like if my swinging animation is complete, then I can attack again. Then I do the attack. But actually, I don't want to do this. I want to add like another check here. Like if, I guess like, is melee and not paused. Yeah. That way we don't like accidentally swing our sword when the game is paused. And I think we might run into the same problem with the shooting the projectiles. I think we might also be able to like shoot some arrows when our game is paused. And also I'm noticing another possible thing that can happen here. Like when we pause the game, the sword might still be in an animation. So we gotta add this. We gotta add the width key, the game constants, this, and then the action here. Yeah, so hopefully that should kind of, I think it's action like here. Yeah, so that way our like if we're in the middle of swinging our sword and we pause the game, then like our sword should like kind of freeze in mid swing. Yeah, that should like catch that case. Yeah, let's see what happens now. We'll do a little bit of reloading of the game. So, let's see. I'm gonna like try and swing the sword and then pause. Like, ooh, yeah. Now my sword is like frozen, and like I'm also clicking, and I can't swing the sword. Oh yeah, you can see I can like shoot the arrows too. Interesting. Okay, because we shouldn't even be able to shoot because we have our sword equipped. So I think there's something weird going on there. But actually, we should be able to fix that with just like adding another check here. In fact, we can actually put a check over this entire loop. So we'll put like another check. So like if we are not paused, then like we can attack. That's basically what this is. Like we're checking like if we're not paused, then we can either swing our sword or like shoot some arrows. Yeah. So let's see now. We shouldn't be like shooting any arrows or swinging our sword when the game is paused. Yeah, hopefully that's fixed. So I'm gonna like swing, and now I'm like tapping the screen a bunch. And I'm not shooting any arrows. So that's good. Yeah, so that is good. The only thing left to fix is getting these enemies to stop whacking us with rocks when the game is paused. Yeah, now they're the ones who are hacking. Yeah, we gotta make sure they don't shoot us with the rocks. And so this one is actually kind of more complex to fix, because there's actually a weird thing that happens in Swift with timers. So basically, the way these guys work is they shoot rocks like every like second or 3 seconds or something, and that's on a timer. So it's like every 3 seconds, it's like a timer, and it repeats forever, so long as they're near us. But the thing in Swift with timers is you can't pause them. You gotta delete them and recreate them. So we gotta like delete the timer and then like restart it at the time remaining. It's pretty weird. It's pretty weird. Swift timers are very weird. This was kind of like hard to learn at first, but like basically maybe I can show this as like an example. So for example, we have these timers here, the ranged shot timer on the enemies, and that controls like, you know, they fire like an arrow or a rock at us every second. Then and we create the timer when we create the enemy. But there's no like timer.pause or whatever. There's invalidate, which basically like stops the timer from ever running again. So like we have to do that, and then like to start the timer again, we would have to like recreate it. It's like equals like new like scheduled timer, and you specify like a time interval, so like 1 second. But you see that the problem here is that you don't want to start it like at 1 second. You have to start it like where it left off. So you have to do a little bit of math here. You have to like find out when you pause the game, like how much time did it have before it was supposed to shoot again. You have to like subtract that and then find out how to start the timer again. Yeah, it's very awkward. It's super awkward. I was actually thinking about maybe like I was thinking of maybe doing like Swift tips videos, and this is like something I kind of wanted to talk about because it's pretty nuanced. Like there's not a lot of stuff online for it, but like if you want to pause like a timer in a game in Swift, like you got to do some weird stuff. So I'm actually gonna refer some old code for this because it's pretty gross. Yeah, for this whole timer pausing thing. Yeah, I'm actually, so I need a couple of variables for this. I need like a time elapsed. So I'll do this. I'll put like time elapsed since last fire projectile or something. I know, like a super long name. Why not? And we'll do a little bit of math here, a little bit of like mathematics. Yeah, I don't like math, but we'll have to do a little bit of mathematics. So, yeah, I think in our pause game, we'll need to basically invalidate all the timers that we have. Yeah, let's see. So, yeah, we'll have to do a little bit of weird stuff. So, in our pause game, here's what we'll need to do. I need to do this. I have to loop through all the enemies. Yeah, so 4 enemies. We'll have to check if they're ranged, because this only matters if they're like shooting something at us. Like some of the enemies might be holding like sticks or something, which, yeah, we don't really care about that. We already handled that case. Yeah, so I think I had like a variable somewhere here, like enemy like is melee or something. I think so. Oh no, I think I checked it using the weapon node. Yeah, let me see. I did some logic for that, like checking if the enemy is either ranged or melee. Let's see. So I think so. This one, it's somewhere here. We'll have to do a little bit of digging. Yeah, we got a lot of code in the same file. I think we're at like what? Yeah, oh my gosh, we're at like 1,600 lines. Oh my gosh. Although a lot of it's like comments, so it's not so bad. Well, let's see. I had some code here for figuring out whether our enemy was melee or ranged. Let's see. I think I had it in my it's like physics update or something. It did simulate physics. I think that's what it was. Yeah, okay. Yeah, here's the code I had. Yeah, so we'll do this in our pause game. Yeah. So when we're looping through the enemies, we only want to like save how much time is left on the timer if they're ranged. Yeah, because that's the only enemy that has like the timer associated with it, like you know, you're like shooting a rock every second. That only matters if you're ranged. Yeah. So we'll check like if we're ranged, then here's where some like weird code is gonna come in. Let me double check some stuff. I'm looking at my old project from long ago. Not so long ago. It's like a thing I did last year, a little small thing. But yeah, so the enemy has a timer, and then we do this. We do fire date, which is like when the timer should fire, and we set it to .init time interval since now, and then we do that variable that we created, which was like the time elapsed since last fired projectile. Yeah, it's a little weird stuff. Yeah, and I think also, let me see. I might have. Oh wait, no, wait. Sorry, this is actually in the resume game. Yeah, my bad. Because, yeah, we want to, like, restart our timer when we resume the game. Yeah. So here's what we'll do in the resume game first. We'll do dot scheduled timer, and we'll give it the ranged shot interval, which is like how often it shoots. This isn't the right constructor, so we'll do like target self. We do the... Actually, I think we got the code somewhere here for creating the timer. Let's see. Dot scheduled timer with... Oh, yeah, it's pretty small, actually. Yeah, so we'll do this thing. We'll do the thing. I don't know if we need to copy all this, actually. Maybe. We might need to copy all this. In which case, I might just put this in like a variable or something. I don't know. Well, let me see. I'll copy it first, and then we'll see if we can clean it up later. Yeah, because we do the cleaning thing after we do the making sure it works thing. Yeah. We gotta get our priorities straight. Yeah. I think we can actually put this in a function. Yeah, we'll do that once we're sure this works. Yeah, so that's for resuming the timer. Yeah, for pausing it, let me see. Yeah, so it wouldn't be this, it would be invalidate, because that stops the timer. So we'd say timer invalidate, and then, yeah, here's where we need the variable. So we say enemy dot, that long name we had. This one. Yeah, time elapsed since last fire projectile. And then we'll say enemy dot... Let's see, I think it was... Oh no, it's timer, so we'll get the timer. Yeah, we'll get the timer, and then we'll say fire date, time interval since now. Yeah, so that basically like stores, like what this code does is it like stores whatever time is left before the next time we should shoot. It's like, say we're pausing the game and there's like half a second left before we should fire again. It stores like half a second, and then we delete the timer, and then when we resume the game, we start the timer again, and then we set it to fire like with half a second left. Yeah, so it's like we start the timer where it left off, basically. So hopefully like we don't run into any like timing issues. Yeah, let's do this like a force unwrap thing. Just complaining about some optional stuff. So we do a little bit of force unwrapping, and that should be fine. Yeah. So with all that being said, let's see now if we go next to a ranged enemy and he starts shooting rocks at us. Let's just make sure he doesn't like continue shooting rocks. Yeah, so now he's like frozen. He's not shooting any rocks. And when we unpause, he like shoots rocks again. Yeah. So that's kind of like a lot of complicated code for, you know, kind of like a basic pausing feature. And also let's make sure like the timing is right. So like we'll kind of count. So there's like 1 second between each time he shoots a rock. So we'll try and like pause it like right before he shoots another one. It's like maybe here. So ideally now he should like shoot the rock like right after we unpause. Yeah, kinda. I think so. So like pause it, and then yeah, it's kind of ideal. So let's like spam pause it and make sure he doesn't like get stuck on shooting rocks. Yeah, okay, I think that's working. Also, I noticed it kind of looks weird when I pause the game and the rock is still moving. I kind of want to freeze the rock. Yeah, because otherwise it kind of looks a little weird. Yeah, so I think for that, like we apply a velocity to the projectiles. So I think one thing we could do is like we could iterate through all the projectiles and basically set their velocity back to like 0. And when we unpause the game, we give them the velocity they had again. Yeah, I think so. I think so. So let's see. I think the lasers and the arrows and the rocks, we give them all the same velocity. So we'll just set it to 0 when we pause the game. So I think it's like velocity somewhere. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, because this doesn't get set to 0 when we pause the game, so we gotta set it back to 0. Yeah. So let's see. How do we want to do this? We have an array of projectiles, so we can probably just like loop through this and set all the velocities to 0, and then when we unpause, we just reset them back to this like 500 or minus 500, depending on where the enemy's facing. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, one problem actually I have though is that how do we know which enemy it is? If we're just looping through this projectiles array, we don't actually ever associate a projectile with an enemy. So I gotta like do this association. Yeah, because otherwise we might like unpause the game and like the projectile like flies in the opposite direction. Yeah, we don't want that. So we gotta like figure out how to associate a rock with the enemy that shot it. Yeah. Yeah, so for that, I think what we can do is probably like keep an array here for like enemy projectiles shot, and then this can be an array of SK sprite node. Yeah, we'll set it to like empty to begin with. Yeah, basically whenever the enemy shoots a projectile, we'll store the thing with the enemy. Yeah, so we'll say like enemy dot what projectile shot append projectile. Yeah, that should be good. And now we can actually just loop through the enemies and check their projectiles and set them to 0 and whatnot. Yeah, that should be good. Yeah. So let's do that. And I think we're actually already looping through the enemies, so we can reuse the same loop so that we don't do any extra looping. Yeah. And so we'll say for projectile shot in whatchamacallit, enemy dot projectiles shot, we'll say projectile shot dot physics body velocity equals 0. Yeah, so that would be for, well, actually it's for resuming the game, so we want to do this. Yeah, and so for pausing the game, we want to do this. I'll set this to a vector of 0, 0. Yeah, well, let's see. I'll see if that makes the little rocks freeze in midair when we pause the game. Yeah, let's check it out. So we'll get past these little hooligans with their sticks, and then we'll pause the game and we'll check this rock. Oh, we crashed. Yeah, that's the bad thing about doing a lot of code changes and not testing like periodically. So let's run this in the simulator and see where we crashed. I have a feeling it's some kind of like out of bounds error. But we'll see from the simulator. Yes, we'll see why the app crashing thing happened. Yeah, crashing is not very good, but At least it tells you where the bugs are. So we'll pause the game. Okay, and now we crash here. So... okay, so this is nil. Ooh, interesting, interesting. So... I think... let's see. What is nil, actually? I think we can check on here. What is our null value that's causing us to crash? Is it this range shot timer, maybe? I'll need to go through our enemies array and see. Let's see. Do we have our enemies array here? Yeah, we do. So let's look. Let's take a little gander and see. Range shot timer nil. Okay. Alright. This time it's set. So that's okay. And the values here? Let's see. That doesn't really tell us much. I'm guessing it's some like timer is nil when it shouldn't be. Yeah, we'll see what's going on there. So, I'm interested to see like what it wanted me to unwrap. Like it's unwrapping this whole thing, but I'm not actually sure like if it's the timer or this thing. Let's see. So, value of optional timer. Wait, so if I force unwrap this, is it fine? If that's the case, then that means our timer is nil somewhere. Okay, okay. I see, so our timer is nil somewhere. Okay. So I gotta see why our timer is like null. Let's see. So we'll force unwrap this and see where this is being set. So I think this is the pause game. That's fine. And then it gets recreated here. Okay. That's okay. Oh, I think it's because we're actually deleting that timer when we walk too far away from the enemy. So it's trying to like pause a deleted timer. I think that's what's going on. So what I'll do here actually is I'll put it in optional and we'll just nil coalesce this to 0. Yeah, I think that's okay. Yeah, let's try this again. Yeah, some weird timer stuff. But we'll see. We'll see what's going on. So hopefully no more crashes when we pause near an enemy. We pause. Okay. Actually, the thing we wanted to test was making sure the rock was like, oh, actually, oh, interesting. Our sword is still paused. Ooh, okay, so that's something we need to fix. Yeah, okay. Well, let's make sure at least the rocks are like frozen in midair when we pause. Oh yeah, our sword is high and mighty. Mightier than expected. Indeed. Oh, now it's all low. That's alright. Let's see, these rocks. Let's make sure they're like kind of frozen. I think so. I think they're frozen in midair. Are they? Let's see. Oh no, I think they are still moving. Okay, so there's a couple things we need to fix. A couple of things. Yeah. So, yeah, we gotta fix the rocks kind of still moving when the game is paused. And then our little sword is kind of, it doesn't animate ever again when we unpause. I wanna take a look at the sword thing first. Yeah, let's take a look. So, yeah, we had this logic, which was like, pause the game, or like don't swing when the game is paused. Yeah. And so, let's see. Ideally, it should like set the animation to like continue again when we unpause. I wonder what's going on there. Maybe it's this logic. I'm thinking it could be perhaps that could be definitely what could be going on. Let's think. Let's do a little bit of putting our thinking caps on and do some thinking emoticon. Yes, okay. Let's see what's going on here. So, this is our swinging animation, and then we have it tagged with this key. So, well, let's test again. So if I just swing my sword, kind of... Oh, interesting. Just swinging it once made it frozen. Oh, I see. I see. Interesting. Let me try that again. So if I swing it... okay, now it's fine. But if I hit pause, unpause... Oh, okay. Okay, so it's one of those bugs. When it kind of like only shows up sometimes. Okay, wait, let me try this again. Those are the most sinister bugs. Most evil bugs. But we'll persevere. So it's like it's freezing before I even pause the game. Well, let's try this again. See what kind of, if we can recreate it. So we're like swinging, we turn, we swing, we turn. So I think it's when we swing and we turn. And while it's swinging, it like freezes. Yeah. Well, let's see. Ooh, that got big because that's iPad. Yeah, so we swing and we turn. Yeah, then it freezes. Okay, I think we've figured out what causes it. So we can look into the code where that's going on. So if we like turn, okay, yeah. I actually think I know what's causing this. If I got to this move left function down here. Yeah. So this is like where our code is for like restarting the animation when we turn. Yeah, so I think that's here. Melee, weapon node, run. Oh, this is actually fine. Let's see, so... Yeah, that should be alright. Let's think. So... Where's our... Where are we swinging our weapon? Where's that going on? So, we shall investigate. Let's do a little bit of investigating. Yeah. We'll do a little bit of we'll do a little bit of Sherlock Holmes and figure out what is the case of the missing sword swing. So, let's see. So, I think we've got like, let's take a little gander. Let's take a little gander and see. I think we've got it under our, yeah, back on our touches began is when we're doing this run action on the melee weapon node. Yeah. So it's gotta be somewhere here. Where it's like freezing our animation early. Yeah. So, let's think, what could cause this? What could indeed be causing the thing to occur? Let's see. So, as we pause our game... Well, actually, okay, this should never be paused, right? Yeah. Yeah. I do a little bit of pausing of the game. So... I feel like this might be getting called, though. We'll put some prints. Like, paused game. And we'll see. We'll see if it's actually getting called. So, I swing. I turn. Okay, so it's not actually pausing the game. Because otherwise this would have been called. So it's doing something weird. Am I doing this action speed stuff anywhere else? No, not really. So... let's think. Where else are we dealing with the weapon animation? I think that's just in that one function. The touches began. Yeah, I think so. I think so indeed. So... is game paused? I'll check and see. We shall see. So, here's where our rotate melee weapon and reversed is. Thinking emoji. Herm. Villager noise. I think, rotate melee weapon action. Is there, how many times are we doing this SK action rotate? Oh, we're doing it here too, but this is the, enemy. That's fine. Yeah, the other thing I'm interested in, this only happens when I turn. So... let's see. Let us take a gander. So... thinking emoji. I wonder if I can check if the animation's still, like, playing or something. Yeah, is there code for that? I wonder. Yeah, that's weird that it's, like, freezing the animation when I turn. I'm gonna take a look at my move left and right functions again. See if we're not doing anything weird. This is the only thing we're doing. Like, move left and right action. That should be okay. Yeah, that should be alright. So... we're never pausing the game, that's the thing. I think this bug only happened also when we introduced that if statement. Yeah. Maybe we should be more loose with that if statement. This one, because we're putting it over everything. Maybe that's not ideal. Because we might want to, like, set one of these values to true or false or something. Let's think. Where can we print? Could maybe print in here, see if the animation is completing. Like, we'll say player, melee, swing, animation completed. And we shall see, if the thing occurred. So, let's take a little bit of a gander. So if I swing, okay, that completed, but I turn, it never completes. So that means the animation's literally freezing. Because otherwise that completion would have called. Which can only happen if we're pausing the game. I think. Or we're like deleting the animation somehow. Yeah, that's what I think. Oh, I have an idea what might be happening. I have an interesting theory that maybe you can't run two animations with the same key. That could be possible. Maybe using this like action with key thing, it's implemented in such a way that you can't have the same key. Yeah. Okay. In which case, I'll just give a separate key to the different player actions. So we'll say maybe this, we can call it like attacking animation key. Yeah. And we shall, well, let's take a look at our extension first and see, with key thing. Yeah, run action with key. So I think when we run an action with the other key, which is like turning the weapon, it stops this animation from completing. Yeah, I think that's what's going on. Yeah. So, yeah, we'll need to do a little further testing. But yeah. So let me check with the different keys. I think it's this whole run action with key thing. I think that's what's happening. So I need to give this a different key. Yeah, that's what I think. Yeah, let's see. So run action, or like action. Yeah, that's what I think is happening. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, that's what I think is happening. So, we give this an attacking animation key, separate from our movement animation. Yes. So we'll give that, put that in the game constants. Yes, that's what we'll do. Or attacking. Indeed. Yeah, if that works, that's interesting. That'll be something I learn. Yeah, I try to do a little bit of learning. Try not to stick too much with what I've already done. Although I'm definitely guilty of that. Yeah, so... let's see. And we pause. We want to make sure we pause that animation. So let's see. Pause game. 4 key. Can I wonder if I can do like dual. Like attacking animation. Yeah, and just redo this here. I'm interested. Let me see if this works actually. If it's what I think it is, then that should fix it. Let's see. So I swing and I turn. Aha! Fixed. And I pause. It freezes. I pause. Freeze. Cool. Yeah, I fixed it. Yeah, I learned something new. Now it looks like you can't have like multiple actions with the same key running at the same time. Oh yeah, also this rock just froze in midair, which is good. Oh wait, no, I just paused it again and now it's like, okay. Yeah, they kind of sometimes freeze and sometimes don't. Okay. I wonder what's causing that. Also, I just noticed something. That little slingshot is covering the little ruby label. Now we'll have to increase the Z value of our ruby and the little 0. Yeah, so we'll do that. Also, this guy's shooting twice now. Oh my gosh. He's like a pea shooter now. Oh, welcome, Divine Depression. Welcome. Now we're trying to like implement pausing in our game. Yeah, we've got like most of it working. Although, yeah, this dude's still shooting rocks at us. And we've got our sword, which freezes, and we can't like move our character. I think most of the enemies also freeze too. Yeah, it's like this dude starts swinging, and then I freeze, and he freezes. But we're just trying to fix like our little dude should stop like shooting the stuff when we pause. Yeah, so that's what we're doing. We're doing that. Yeah. Also, I need to make this ruby on the top left kind of. Sometimes it gets overlapped by some of the weapons, so we gotta fix that too. Yeah. So we'll fix that. We'll fix the things, and all shall be well. Yeah. So that should be good. So let's fix the ruby thing first. That's a pretty easy fix. Yeah, now we'll go into the weeds of some of the other bugs and see what's going on there. Yeah, so let's see. For this ruby stuff, we'll just make this like a really big number, like 11. Yeah, that should fix that. Yeah. So now we've got just that one bug left with the little dudes shooting their rocks while the game is paused. At least this guy, he like stops his sword swing, his stick swing, when we pause our game. So, and he stops moving too. Oh wait, I say that and he just like bumps into this. I think that's because his physics is like non-zero. Yeah, so that's actually something I need to fix that. Yeah, let me fix that. We'll actually make sure they can't move at all once we pause. Yeah, that was a good thing I caught that. And so when we pause our game, we'll make sure the enemies don't have any like physics going on. Yeah, because we don't want them to like bump into something and then move when the game is paused. Yeah, that won't be very good. So here's what we'll do. We'll say enemy node dot physics body is nil. Yeah. So that way they shouldn't like bump into anything. Yeah, that should be good. And we'll just like undo this when we resume the game. Yeah. That should be alright. So I think we have a function here for giving an enemy like physics back again. Yeah. So... Oh, but it also starts up their timer again, too. I have to be careful about this. Yeah, if we're doing this, then we'll want to actually take out this code and just add this line to that other function. Yeah, so we'll do this. We'll say give physics to enemy, and then also oh, what's this private left thing? Oh, did I? I think I might have deleted something I shouldn't have. Let's see. Yeah, okay, yeah. I deleted an extra squiggly. Oh, whoopsie. This should be fine now. Yeah, now I do this. Yeah, that should be alright. Yeah. So then for this code, what we can say is, we can do this. Make sure to start the thing again where it last left off. Yeah. Although I think this is set to 0. So what are we calling this, actually? Okay, so maybe we want to start shooting back where we left off, so... what we'll want to do here is... let's see. We'll do this. Yeah, in that one function, the, give physics to enemy. Yeah, we'll do that here. Cool. Now let's see. I'll see where we end up. So... this dude still shoots his things all fine. We go back to him. Oh, and our ruby's above him, which is also fixed. We'll pause. Oh, the rocks are frozen. Okay, that's good. That's actually really good. Oh wait, is this fixed now? I wonder. I'm still shooting from really far away though. Oh no, the timer just got messed up a bit, I think. Yeah, now he's shooting at like 2 times the speed. Uh-oh. Why is this happening? I think... I think he has like 2 timers going on. I think that's why this is happening. He's got like multiple timers. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, he's shooting a whole bunch of rocks. Oh my gosh, he's got the power to stop time, but also continue shooting his rocks. When the world stopped, only one Yippee remained to continue shooting rocks. So while our game is paused, there's a godlike Yippee in our midst who can somehow move beyond space and time. Oh my goodness, what a masterful Yippee. Wow. Yeah, that's pretty wild. That is... oh wait, and also... oh, interesting, this guy's like immune now. Oh wow, okay. Oh, okay, that's no good. I think that's because his physics body was probably set to 0 and never reset. That's probably why. Yeah, look at that, he's like phasing through the arrows. Yeah, that would probably be why. Indeed. So we'll have to do a couple of things there to fix the things. So I think first order of business, I think we've got this ranged Yippee with like multiple timers initialized, I think. Yeah, although I'm not sure how that happens. Because... oh, maybe I never invalidate a timer. That could possibly be it. So we've got range shot timer. And then... let's see. So... let's think. What could be going on here? Actually, before I do that, I actually just want to make that continue button much smaller. It's kind of crazy big right now. I can just fix that so it doesn't look so weird whenever we test it. Yeah, I'll make this like a 4-4. Let's see. Still really big though. Well, it cut its height by half again. Or the width and the height. Oh, but now it's in like the bottom. Oh, what happened there? Uh-oh. Oh, because... okay. I changed the wrong... okay. Yeah, I'm updating the position, not the frame size. Whoopsie. Okay, that's... I don't know, that's still really big. I'm gonna cut this in half again. I'll go down to 16. That's like how big one block is. Oh, it hasn't reloaded yet. Oh, really? That's divided by 16. Okay. Oh no, a block is like the width and the height. Or just like 2 widths divided by 16. This is width and height. Okay, so the width is much, I guess, longer. Yeah, okay. I do still want this to be smaller. I think it might be also because this aspect filled to size stuff. Probably don't want that, I think. It might be messing with some things. Yeah, I don't think it's messing with a couple things. I'm gonna take that out. Now this should be smaller when we change the size. Oh wait, this is width and width. Oh yeah, so that's what like we were doing for our ground blocks. Oh. Oh, this should be yeah, dot size. Yeah. That should be better. Now let's see. Oh no, that's really small. Yeah, see that's like a block size. Oh, give me, yeah, but let's see now. So if we double the height and the width, what do we end up with? Let's see. I think that's okay. Because ideally I want to put like a button below this one. Yeah, for like going back to the home screen. Yeah, or even like restarting the game. Yeah. Yeah, I think it should be alright for now, though. Let's see, what was our other bug? It was like the... I think the range dude has like multiple timers going on. So if I like pause a bunch... Oh my gosh, wait, this stick Yippee just walked through the... Oh, because he has no physics body. Oh. It can pass through structures. Oh my gosh, it's a ghost Yippee. Oh my goodness, he's just like phasing through the wall. Whoa, Danny Phantom Poltergeist Yippee. Uh-oh, oh dear. I think that's because we're setting the physics body to nil. Not very good. Oh, welcome, Ardmosa. Yeah, we're doing some pausing of the game. See if we can get that to work. Yeah. Oh, we got a couple of bugs going on though. Yeah, a couple of bugs. Yeah, good morning. Good morning, good evening, good wherever you are, time of day. Yeah. Yeah, let's see. So I think I'm doing some equals nil thing. Yeah, we've got some weird bugs going on. Yeah, we gotta fix the bugs. Indeed, we gotta fix the bugs. Good night to you. Hey, you don't know where I am. I'm on the earth. Who knows? Yes. Bruh. Anyway. Yeah, I think I'm setting some stuff to nil. Yeah, we were trying to fix some bug where like when we pause the game, like the enemies become invincible. It's like a big bruh moment. We gotta fix that. Yeah. Let's see, where's that happening? So I think it's here. They become invincible here, but ideally they should kind of not be invincible anymore once we resume the game. Yeah, which is like with this. Yeah. Oh, I know what's happening actually. Yeah, it's just for the melees. Yeah, so we need to do that. Yeah, well, actually, we'll do it for all of them, I think. Yeah, I think that was our mistake. We should actually put this outside here. Yeah. And that should fix the thing. Yeah, let's see if we get any invulnerable enemy Yippies. How long is the code now? Oh man, you're asking the hard questions, Ardmosa. Yeah, okay, like our file? Okay, there's a lot of commented code. But just this file alone, this is the longest file by far. But this one is like... Yeah, we're down to like 1,600 lines. Yeah, it's not... I mean, we could organize it better. But yeah, this is definitely the longest file. This has all the game logic in it. Yeah, this is pretty bra moment. Yeah, most of our other files aren't so big, like... Yeah, like our stuff under our models folder isn't bad. Maybe some of our views get pretty big. Like I think the shop might be... Oh, that's not too bad actually. Yeah, so some of our... Yeah, that one file is like pretty big. Yeah, this one's kind of like 200 lines. It's like kind of big. Bro. Bro. But yeah. Yeah, not... Only that one file is pretty big, I would say. Yeah. I think the next biggest is like 200 lines or something. Yeah, so it's a really big jump. Yeah. You go from like 200 to like 1,600 lines of code. It's like, whoa. Yeah, but it has to be like that kinda. Yeah, this file always has like all the game logic, the SK scene, and the game logic can be pretty lengthy, and usually not abstracted out too much. Yeah, I think there's probably better ways to do it, but yeah, because I've seen some ways to do it. There's like you can use like game state to kind of control when things happen, and it kind of cuts down the lines of code. But yeah, right now we're up to like past 1600 lines. Yeah, it's a kind of a little bit of a bra moment, indeed. But yeah, let's see. I think this fixed the bug, or we had some like invulnerable enemies when we paused. So let's pause and unpause, and hopefully we should be able to like hit this dude. Yeah. Oh, his like physics is kind of being set and unset though. I can see it happening. Ooh, I don't know if it's ideal. So I pause. Oh, and he's still swinging. Ooh, little dude's still able to swing when we're pausing. Oh, that's no good. Okay. Let's see. What else can we do here? I think I know why he's still swinging, actually. I think I have an idea. I have a theory. That just might explain it all. And I think it has to do with the little keys that we're setting on them to pause and unpause the animations. Yeah, so we'll pause this. Oh, look at that. We paused right when our swords are clashing. The Yippie's engaged in epic combat. Oh, this is poetic. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, but I think I know why that happened. Yeah, I just need to like change the animation. Yeah. Oh yeah, I see that. It's like I unpause and he kind of like freezes again. I have a better idea then. Maybe instead of setting their physics to null, I will just set their velocity to 0. Yeah, that should be better. That should be a better way of doing the thing. Yeah. Yeah. That's what I think. We'll see. There's multiple ways you can make it so that an enemy doesn't like still run into something when the game is paused. I think that's probably a good way to do it. Set the velocity to 0 instead of take away their physics. Yeah. I think so. And their gravity too, because they might be falling. Yeah. Yeah. Well, actually, I have a better idea. Instead of setting it to nil, we'll set all the values to 0. And then it'll just recreate when it calls that one function again. Yeah, here's what we don't want to do. So we'll say velocity 0. Affected by gravity, false. What else? I think that's kind of mainly it. Yeah. I feel like that's it. Oh, and here was the main thing I wanted to do. I wanted to kind of take away the collision bit mask. Yeah, also this needs to be a CG vector. And this will be 0, 0. So here we'll say enemy dot yippee node dot collision bit mask 0. Yeah, so he doesn't run into anything. Well, actually, it equals the ground. so he doesn't fall through the map. I think, well, because he might still hit like a structure and move. I wonder then what to do here. Well, let's see. We can test and then... Yeah, well, we'll see. We do a little testing. Testing of the waters. So... we shall see. So let's try and get like a little enemy to run into a wall and see if he still moves. So we'll run. Okay, that's good. I can still hit you. Okay, this is good. This is actually pretty good. We just need to make sure those dudes don't swing their swords at us when the game is paused. Yeah, that would be kind of unpog. Yeah. So... yeah, we'll let them follow us. And then we pause and they freeze. That's good. Yeah. They freeze, but I never freeze. Yeah. The Black Panther reference. That's a good movie. Yeah, I would highly recommend. Wakanda forever. Yeah, these dudes freeze. Yeah. Little dudes with their sticks. They're pretty angry. Yeah, see that? Like one of them freezes, but the other one doesn't. I think it's because he's just out of range of us or something. I think if he gets closer... Ah, yeah, okay, I see what's going on here. So it's only when they're close enough to me that the animation actually freezes. Yeah, so we'll have to probably switch that up, I think. Yeah. I wonder, because it should still pause that animation, though. Unless... oh, I think I know why. So they get out of range, and I guess it calls the animation again? And our update function. Probably. Perhaps. Perhaps that theory could be the thing that is happening. Yeah. It could indeed. It could definitely indeed be the possible thing that occurs. So let's see. We'll do a little bit of investigation. So I think it's here where we're doing that. So ideally, they should not be swinging their... well, okay, this one controls when they get close to me. Yeah. So... yeah, when is the enemy weapon animation played? Here. Right. So... okay. Instead of a moving animation, I'm going to give this the attacking animation key. That way it's like separate. Sometimes the animations conflict. I learned that this stream. The animations with the same, or yeah, with the same key, they conflict. So we'll switch the animation key. So hopefully, so you freeze. Oh, you don't freeze. Uh-oh. That's no good. That is no good. You should be not swinging your weapon, Mr. Yippee. Let's see, what could be causing this? I think it's because this is constantly being run. I think so. think indeed. So if not enemy is melee attacking, I guess we want to add that if check here too, like, that and game not paused check here. Yeah, I guess so. Well, we'll see. We shall see. So, if I get close to an enemy, Yippee, and I pause. Oh look, now all of their sticks are frozen. And I get here. Okay, that's good. Now I pause while you're falling down. Okay. Oh, this is good actually. Oh, this is really good. This is actually pausing. Yeah, so I think that fixed all the melee bugs. I think the only thing left we have is the ranged bugs. Like if we pause and unpause, sometimes they have like multiple timers going on. So sometimes they might like shoot multiple times. If I like get out of your way, I pause, and then go back. Yeah, see now he's like... Yeah, he's got like multiple timers now. So he's able to shoot like multiple times. Yeah, we don't want that. That's a bug. That's a bug. There's a bug right there. So we gotta clean up the bugs. Yeah, that should be good. So let's see. Let's see what's going on. And I hit you, that's okay. I'll do a little bit of hitting you again. Oh, look at that. See, the timer's still going. Oh my gosh, it's the ghost of what's it? I don't know. The ghost of Yippee past. Yeah, it's the ghost of Yippee past, and he's trying to hit us with the rocks and the arrows from beyond the grave. How scary! Now we can't do anything about it because they're in the dead world, the Yippee dead world. But yeah, we'll fix this and make sure their spirits are laid to rest. Yeah. Oh my goodness, man. Yeah, see, that's definitely a timer which is not invalidated. That's definitely what that is. So, yeah, we'll have to investigate and see where the timer is getting created and not just, like, invalidated. Yeah. Let's see. So the timer is only created here in this function. I feel like I wanna put this logic on all of these cases. Like, don't do the thing if the game is paused. I think that's pretty valid. I think that's pretty valid. I think he valid. He valid for real. On God, no cap. Yeah, let's see. Let's see if he's valid on a stack. So... pause. Oh, he's in front of our button. Oh my gosh, you see that? Like our pause button is behind the Yippee. Oh my gosh. That's wild. I noticed something. Our health bar is still animating. Ooh, we don't want that. We don't want it to still animate. Oh, we'll need to fix that too. Okay, so there's a couple things more to fix. I feel like this... Oh no, the stone thing is still broken. Okay, we've got still the 2 timers going. So if I defeat you, Mr. Yippee, it still shoots rocks from beyond the grave. Oh my gosh. How scary. How scary indeed. Yeah. Yeah, we'll have to fix that for sure. Yeah, first things first though, we can make the pause button and the... Yeah, just make all the buttons like much higher Z values. So we can set it to the same Z we had for the ruby label. Because I know that one was above everything. I think it was like 11 for that. Let me just double check. Yeah, okay, we'll set the button Z's to 11. So that would be for this one. And I guess like all of these, but mainly the pause button. That's kind of where it matters the most. Yeah. Yep. Maybe the continue button too. Why not? Alright. That should be fine. Yeah, that should fix that one bug. Yeah. And then we had the other bug with the timer still not being invalidated. I don't know why that would be, because like we're able to create a new timer on top. I wonder if I can do like a check, like if the current timer is not nil, then invalidate it or something. Or yeah, if it's not invalidated, then invalidate it. Probably I can do something like that, but that's kind of a workaround for something that we should be fixing. Let's see. So this is where the timers are being created for the shooting of the rocks. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, let's take a little gander. Also, I kind of want to like... Oh, never mind. I was thinking like, I've got an array of like the projectiles for each enemy, but I'm never deleting from it, so I'm like, how can I delete from it? I think it's fine if we don't delete from it. I think it won't be so bad. There might be some niche use cases when the user has the app open for like 2 hours, and maybe their game slows down, but that's pretty niche. I don't know, maybe we can just kind of optimizations as like updates. Yeah, because, yeah, I kind of want to get this out. Yeah. But not with like a bunch of bugs. Just like, you know, stuff that like doesn't show up almost ever. But we'll fix the major bugs. Like the one we're stuck on right now with like the Yippees shooting from beyond the grave. We don't want that. That would be game breaking. Yeah. So here's what I'm thinking. I can check like if enemy.range shot timer does not equal nil, and I wonder if I can check if it's like valid. Enemy range shot timer dot... Oh, yeah, it is valid. If it's valid on God, then we invalidate it. And then we create it again. I think so. Oh, we can't use this as a bool. Really? Interesting. Oh, because this, I guess, is like set only. I wonder then how to check if timer is running Swift. I'm gonna look this up. How do I check if this timer is still running? Let's see. Timer is nil. Okay. Yeah, I think we can just do this check. Yeah, hopefully this should fix the bug where the enemies are like shooting beyond the grave. Yeah, that was kind of weird. Like you pause the game, then you defeat an enemy, and it's still shooting when there's no enemy there. Yeah, that was kind of weird. Well, let's see. So I pause. Let's do some like weird pausing stuff. I'll like spam the pause, try and break it. Try and get them to like shoot twice at us. If we can. Maybe we fixed the bug already. Yeah, I think so. We might have actually fixed it. I think so. And we go like really far away. Go far back. Pause the stuff a bunch. And then let's try and game end you. Okay, he's not shooting at us. Okay, that's good. We fixed that. Cool. All right, that's good. Yeah, that is good. I think then we're kind of. I think that fixed all the pausing stuff. Yeah, I think so. Also, oh yeah, wait, I forgot something. If I jump and I pause the game, I think. Oh, also, what if I? Oh no. Okay, so we still got a couple things we need to fix. Like when we shoot an arrow and we pause, the arrow still is moving. Yeah, we don't want that. Like the sword is fine. We can freeze the sword, but the whatchamacallit, the arrows are still in motion. We don't want that. So, well, let's fix that. So, yeah, I think we just do what we did with the enemy arrows for the player arrows. That makes sense to me. So, I think we have our own array of projectiles. I think so. I think so. We've got this projectiles array. And... okay. So we're looping through the enemy projectiles and setting them to 0. And then like unsetting them to 0 once we play again. Like unpause the game, we're like setting them back to have this velocity. So we gotta do the same for the player arrows, yes. So, how to do that? So I guess maybe we want to like store all the arrows the player shot as well, similar to what we're doing with the enemies. Yeah, I guess so. But then once the arrow gets, like, hits something, we want to delete it. So how do we want to delete that from the array? I think the array strat is the good way to go. So yeah, here's what I'll do for the player. I'll say like var projectiles shot. This will similarly be an array of sprite nodes. Yeah, kind of like this enemy projectiles shot. I guess I can call this like a player. Well, I guess I can call it like, yeah, I'll say player projectiles shot. Yeah. And then whenever we shoot an arrow, which I think is in our touches began. Yeah, here. we wanna do this. Append player projectile. Thing is, we already have like an array keeping track of like all the projectiles ever shot. Yeah, the only reason we're doing this is so that we can get the player and then find out what direction they're facing and ensure that we have like the right velocity to update again. Yeah, so that we don't accidentally like unpause the game and then the arrow starts flying in the opposite direction. That'd be a bit weird, yeah. So yeah, we'll do this. And yeah, I think that should be okay. Now we can loop through this. I just want to see like how can I delete the arrow from the array once it hits something. Yeah, I think so. Well, I did that for the enemy projectiles, I think. Yeah, I did some like object comparison for that. So I can probably follow the same thing. Yeah, probably. Yeah. So yeah, let me do the thing, and then we'll do some optimization after we get it to work. So yeah, I think in our pause game, what we'll do is we'll say for enemy or like player projectile in player projectiles shot player projectile velocity is a vector 0. So when we pause the game, we make the arrows freeze. Yeah, they have no more velocity. Yeah. And then when we resume the game, we want to do the opposite. So we'll just do this logic, like what we had for the player. Like, is the player facing right? Because if they're facing right, then the arrow should be going from left to right. Otherwise, if we're facing left, the arrow should be going right to left. Yeah, let's see. We'll first see if this like makes the arrows that we shoot freeze. Yeah, then we'll do a little bit of optimization later on. Oh, also I just noticed like our bow is like behind the Yippee. I kind of want it in front of us. Yeah, it's a bit awkward. Yeah, we'll fix that in our next session. So let's see. So we freeze this. Okay. Now the arrow's frozen. We unfreeze. Okay, that's good. Yeah, that's good. So yeah, I think this is good. Yeah, also one weird thing is like I noticed the health bar still animates when we pause. So we gotta make sure the health bar isn't like doing some weird stuff while we're pausing the game. Yeah, so let me fix I think it was 2 bugs there. There was like the health bar fading away while we're paused, and our bow was behind us. Yeah, let's fix the bow thing first. So that shouldn't be too bad. I think I have like a function here, like create player weapon. I just need to increase the Z value. Yeah, so here's the ranged weapon. We have it at Z7. What's our player Z then? Is it like less than that? Oh, it's also at Z7. Okay, yeah, so they're like, it's like a 50-50 chance whether the bow spawns behind us or not. So we just need to like up this to like 8. Yeah, that should do it. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I just worry like whether like because we might overlap an enemy, and I don't want it to like intersect with the enemy in a weird way either. Let me double check the enemy Z values. So enemy, let's see, where am I setting those? Hitbox, that's okay. It's like under crate enemy. Yeah, I've got a create enemy function somewhere. Somewhere among my 1600 lines of code. Yes, very, very organized indeed, yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, longer code is never... I don't know, I don't see it as a good thing. Yeah, I gotta clean the thing, but... Yeah, well... I think priorities are to get the stuff to work and then we do the cleaning after. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, we've got a lot of spaghetti going on. That's for sure. A little bit of noodles to untangle. Yeah, so oh yeah, here's the spawn enemy. So let me just check the Z position. Okay, we're passing this actually. So I think our player Z we set to 8. So we just want to make sure like the enemy Z is never like overlapping that. Yeah, so we can spawn up to like 3 enemies at a time, I think. So this goes to like I guess this goes to like +6, so that'll be 7, this will be 8. Okay. I'm gonna increase the player thing more. Yeah, let me increase it to like 9 or something. Yeah. Yeah, so this is 8. I'll make this go to like 9. Yeah, and then I think the melee weapon node, I always have like 1 below that. So this is 9. Well then actually we'll make this a 10. And then this should be a 9. I think. Yeah, and then this I guess is also a 10. And this should be a 9. Yeah, I know, there's a lot of... Yeah, there's a lot of weird number stuff going on. But hopefully we didn't mess anything up. Yeah, I think that should be okay. As long as it's not like overlapping our buttons. This is Z10, which is pretty big. As long as it doesn't like overlap the continue button. I think we have that on Z11 though. Yeah, that should be okay. Cool. Yeah, so hopefully, I think that was one bug fixed. Wait, what was the other bug? I think, yeah, so like now our bow, oh wait, that's still behind us. Oh, wait, okay, yeah, so we need this to be in front of the player actually. Yeah, let me fix that. We'll just make we'll swap the numbers, and that should be fine. Yeah, so this is melee weapon node, and range, which is at 9. So this is 10. Well, yeah, we'll make this a 9. And we'll make these a 10. Yeah. I think that's okay. I forget why I had this like on a separate Z. So this is 10. Enemy weapon. This is on 6. No, this is on 4. And this is on 5. So yeah, for some reason I made the hitbox of the melee weapon like 1 more Z. Yeah, I'll just follow the same pattern just in case. Yeah, but then I kind of just want to set the buttons to like 12. Because then it's like 11 and 12 and I'm like, ooh, I don't want anything to be in front of the buttons. Because then that'll be weird. Yeah, so we'll do that. Yeah. And then, yeah, we also need to do the same for the ruby label. There's like a little counter in the top left corner of the game. And we need to make sure that's always in front of everything. So I'll make this a 12 too. Okay, now hopefully our weapon should kind of be in front of the player. Yeah, okay, now it's good. Yeah, that's good. I think, what was the other bug? I forgot the other bug. I'll try and Oh, I think it was the health bar was like fading away, like as the game is paused. Yeah, so it shouldn't like turn gray like that. It should kind of just like freeze. Yeah. Also, these rocks flying by. That's pretty wild. Oh my goodness. Yeah, one thing I'm hoping is the game isn't too hard. Yeah. Oh, also I forgot. Yeah, like now the rocks are going behind the enemies. Okay. I always want the rocks to kind of go over the enemies. I think so. Yeah, I think that'll look nicer. Yes, let me increase the Z value of the enemy projectiles to always make them above the enemy. Yeah, I think I'm doing that like in this like physics something, give physics. Yeah. Oh, I only have this at Z2. It should be like much bigger. It should be like a 9. Yeah, because when I spawn the enemies, they can have a Z up to like 7. Yeah, so let me just make that like a 9 or something. Yeah, okay, so I should do that. And then the other thing was the health bars. So I think I have like this create health bar function somewhere, or like update health bar. And this is controlling the animation of that health bar. Yeah. I think so. Yeah, here we go. So we need this to pause too. So, oh, I see what's going on here. Yeah, I only have this key on the gray health bar, and not the green one. So that's why like the green one is fading out, and it's making the gray health bar look like they have no health left. So I need to do this. I need to say this. See, action. This is the extension I made, or yoinked from the interwebs, and do this. Yeah, so hopefully that should be good. So I think that should fix both those bugs. So like now the rocks should kind of go over the enemies, and the health bar shouldn't like, it shouldn't fade away when the game is paused. Yeah, so let's get hit and just confirm. Yeah, okay, see now the health bar is kind of like frozen in place until we unpause, then it fades away. That's good. Yeah, let's make sure this rock is like, I don't know how we can test that, like make sure the enemy rocks go over the other enemies. I guess the enemies have to like spawn in a certain way. I guess we can test with this one. Yeah, okay. See like the arrows being shot like over the green dude. Yeah, that's good. This is very good. This is very PogChamp. Yeah, I think actually now we've got like everything freezing when we pause the game. Yeah, I think that's good. Oh, wait, I think the only thing is, if we jump and pause, I think we'll still fall. I kinda gotta do this quick because I'm using a trackpad. So I gotta like jump and then like quickly. Oh, let's see if I can do this. Oh, oh man. Okay, I'm just gonna... yeah, okay, yeah, I think that time he should have like been frozen in midair and he fell to the ground. So we don't want that. We want the player to freeze in midair when we pause the game. So we want to like take away his gravity until we unpause. Yeah, so that's what we'll do. That is what we will do. So, in our pause game, we'll say this. We'll say player dot physics, or player node physics body affected by gravity is false. Well, actually, if we do this, then I think he'll start floating up. So maybe Yeah, we need to also set their velocity to 0. Yeah, otherwise they'll just like... Yeah, so setting their gravity to false basically makes it so now you're like in outer space. You no longer fall, but you also start going up. Yeah, it's a little weird, so we gotta like make sure their velocity is also 0. Yeah. And then we can just set this back to true once the game is unpaused. Yeah, that should be good. Yeah, we'll do this before the loops actually, just in case these take a while. Yeah, I think so. I think that checks out. Yeah, and then what did we say? We also wanted to like optimize some stuff, like that one array we had with all the player arrows. We wanted to make sure like this array is getting, like having the arrows be deleted once the arrows actually delete. Yeah, so I think we'll do that in our did begin contact. And we'll just update that array to delete the arrows once they collide with something. The player arrows, which is this player projectile. Yeah, so here's where we're doing that. Player projectile remove from parent. Yeah, so I guess we'll want to do... I think, yeah, we do this like loop thing. We want to do this here. So let projectile equal player dot player projectile shot dot first, where the thing 0 dot, I guess 0 equals player projectile, and then I guess we can say this. Oh, we need the index actually. How do I get the index here? Because this is just getting the object. I want the index where this object is. I'm gonna consult the Googles. Yeah, let's see. Swift get index of item in array. Oh, we can do like first index. Okay, so we'll do this. We'll take out all this stuff. I'll say player dot remove at player projectile shot first index of player projectile. Okay. Yeah, hopefully that works and we don't get any like weird out of bounds stuff. We also have to force unwrap this. Okay. Okay. How do I avoid crashing? I have an idea. I'll just do an if let. So if let player projectile index equal this, then remove it. Okay, that should work. Yeah. So now let's see. I'm gonna try and crash the game and see if we crash it or not. Let's see. So I shall commence by spamming arrows. Yes, okay. This is good. Yeah. That's okay. Poor Yippies have to be the little Yippee guinea pigs to test my changes. But Yeah, what was that quote Thanos said? The hardest choices require the strongest wills. Yeah, unfortunately, many a Yippee was sacrificed in testing. Well, I don't know, that's maybe a dark way to put it. But it's for the greater good. Yeah, well, yeah. So be it. So be it. But yeah, this is okay, I think. This is looking alright. Yeah, some weird stuff where like they get knocked back like maybe too much. Or like too little. Yeah, like look at that guy just like got knocked into the block and then got bonked back. I don't know if we necessarily want to do that. Yeah, that's kind of it. There's like just bugs left in the gameplay. I think other than that, like the gameplay is complete. Yeah. And we've got the pausing to work. Yeah. Although I did want to update the pausing to like, so this is fine, like the little triangle here to unpause, but normally when you pause a game, the background kind of turns a little dark, right? Kind of like if you think of like Doodle Jump or something. When you pause the game, it gets a little like shaded in the background. So I want to do that because I've actually done that before in some other apps. So because it looks nicer when you do that. It's like more, I don't know, professional. I don't know. It's like more. It fits with the standards. And if you have your game or mobile app that kind of follows the standards, then people will know what to expect. Yeah, it's better to follow the non-beaten path when it comes to UI design of an app. Because if you do something really out of the ordinary, then the user might be caught off guard. Like I might like pause this and maybe the user's like, oh, is my game paused? I don't know. They might not know to click this unless everything else was dark. Yeah. So that's what I'm thinking. We'll make this background dark when we pause. Yeah. So I'll actually refer some old code for this. Yeah, because I did this in one of my meme apps. My Mango is to blow up app. I did the same thing. So I'll pull up. Actually, I can pull this one up on stream because, yeah, I was referring some personal projects for some other stuff. But this one is on my GitHub. I can actually show this one and show what code I'm going to refer. Yeah, because this one will not leak me. Yeah, so actually, I'll pull this up. Yeah, here we go. Here's my GitHub. I got some of my meme apps. So in this, my Mango is to blow up app. I did something similar. Not for pausing the game, but when the game was over. I made the background like dark. And to do that, I made this thing. This is like so basically to make the background kind of like darker, what you do is you make a rectangle that's fully black and you put it over the entire screen. It's like the whole screen is black, right? But then you set the opacity to like half. So now it's like transparent instead of just like fully black. And that's kind of the hack for shadows. When you like game over or like pause. Yeah, you just put like a giant black square over everything and make it transparent. Yeah, so that's what we're gonna do when the game is paused. We're gonna show this thing. Yeah. So let us do that. We shall do that thing. We shall do the thing. So we'll actually do that in our Swift UI game view. We've kind of been in this game scene file for like several streams now. But now we'll go back into Swift UI world and do the do a little bit of Swift UI things. Why not? So we'll do this. And yeah, basically we just need this variable to represent the pause state. So I think we have like game is game paused. Yeah, I think that should do it. Oh no, wait, we need a Z stack. We need Z stack. Yeah, because right now it's like it doesn't know that this goes behind this. Or actually, it should go in front of it, actually. Yeah, we need this like Z stack. So basically the Z stack, what it does is it like puts like the top view goes in the way back, and then the one below it is like on top of it. It's like a hierarchical thing. So the black rectangle is on top of our sprite view. And the sprite view is basically just like all of the game. Yeah. So let's see. So if we pause the game, I think this should already kind of work. Oh, that was anticlimactic. Maybe because I did the order wrong. Let's see. Or the Z values or something. Okay, wait, or maybe this isn't being set to true or something? Let's think. We'll debug some things. Yeah. Actually, let me... I can actually refer back to the other project and see what we're missing. Yeah, we can do that. We got a reference. We got some reference code. We don't have to guess. We can see what we're doing. Yeah, so we got this game scene is game over. So we gotta check where this value is being set. So first thing, it's this rectangle is in front of the sprite view. So that makes sense. I think that's what we have right now. I think so. Yeah, we got the rectangle on the bottom. Kind of like what we've got in this project. Yeah, now we gotta check where this is game over is being set. I think maybe we probably need like a binding or something. That might be why. I have a feeling. Because it might not know that it's like a state variable. Ah, yeah, this is published. That's why. Yeah, we need this publish tag. Otherwise the view doesn't get like a state update. It's like when the variable changes, it doesn't notify the view that it changed. So we gotta update it to do the thing. Yeah, that should be good. That should be good. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that thing. Let us do the thing. Yeah, and then also we need this to be... It's already state object. That's good. So let's make this one published. That should be good. Now, that should fix our bug. Now we should be a little darker when we pause. Oh, look at that. That's good. Also, I noticed... I see some bugs here. Yeah, so it went darker, but now I can't click anything. I think because the rectangle's covering the pause button. Okay. I think I know how to fix this. I have to make the pause button its own view. Its own Swift UI view. Okay. That's... okay. A little awkward. A little bit awkward, because then I basically need it so that this continue button no longer is in this file. Yeah, I basically have to put this out into its own Swift UI view. Which shouldn't be so bad. Yeah, we'll just have like, maybe another folder for like game views. Yeah, or like, yeah, I guess like game views, yeah. or game. That should be good. And then in here, I'll make a new file, a new SwiftUI view. We'll call this pause view. Cool. And we'll make this a highlightable button. Yeah. So, I think we had some in our start view. Yeah. So, let's move the things around a little bit. Yeah, we'll move some things around. So this should be... Oh yeah, I also forgot to mention I added some assets off stream, like right before stream actually. I made these buttons. This one's like go home, or like go to the start screen. This is like restart the game. I was thinking on adding that in the pause view. Like the new view I'm making. Yeah. I think so. That should be good. Yeah, so let's do that. Let's do the thing. Yeah, how about it? How about it? Yeah, so in our pause view, oh yeah, I was trying to look where what the name of the button I need to show is. Your back button. Yeah, I can actually pull it from textures. Or do I have it in here? The button names? I don't think so. Maybe I won't then. Yeah. Okay. I'll just put here like back button and then yeah, back button pressed. I guess we need to pass the is iPad. I will say it's false. Yeah. Oh, looks like it's looking for a geometry reader. So, yeah, I'll put this in a geometry reader to get the exact dimensions we want. Make it landscape. Cool. Oh yeah, and it's in the top left because we're not, I need to do this. Cool. And then we can make this a bit taller. Hopefully not too tall though. Oh, it's not updating. We need to like go out and back in. Oh no, it's still not updating. Oh, that's because of this. We need to make both of these updated. Oh wait, no, because it was on iPad, that's why. Alright. I can make this a 4. Okay. Probably make this a 4 on iPad too, maybe. Yeah, I think that works out. Alright, so then... Yeah, here we'll actually pass in a closure. So like say var action is a closure. Yeah. I can call this like maybe unpause action. Yeah. Yeah, I think that should be good. Cool. Now, that should be good for a pause view. So, let's see if we just put this in front. That should be okay. Oh yeah, we need, I want to make that P, like, lowercase. Or maybe, like, resume action. That's, like, the same as unpause. Yeah, that's better. And then we'll make this iPad variable. Alright. And then here we'll say game paused is false. Actually, we need to do a bunch of stuff here. We need to call a function in our game. We need to say game dot resume game. Yeah, is this private? Oh, it is. I guess we just do that. But yeah, now we gotta take out this continue button. Because it looks like it's not gonna work the way we have it. Yeah. I also gotta fade it in too. Okay. Yeah, we gotta run an animation on this. And I think I have just the code for that. Back in our other project. Yeah. So... let's see. Let me bring up the old My Mango is to Blow Up app. And take a little peek. A little peek from Attack on Titan. And we'll see. Yeah, this kind of like animation stuff. Not a spring animation, but opacity fade in animation. Yeah, I think... this is offset. Yeah, this is not a good example. I have another one. Let me refer that one for the opacity. I'm taking a gander at some things. Ah, yeah, here we go. Opacity. Game.isGame paused. Animation. And then we do the ease in and out with the duration. I forgot what duration we had on the other thing. Like fade in animation. I think it was in our extensions we had fade in. 0.25 seconds. Okay, yeah, we'll do the same. We will do the same. And that should be good. Cool. Now let's see. So if we pause. Okay, unpause. Alright. I think that's working cool. Albeit a bit of lag. Yeah, I guess that's good. That is good. Cool. Alright. Cool. Pause the game. Although... yeah, I can still see this dude stop swinging. Also, his hitbox is backwards. I don't know how that happens. I'll have to figure that one out. I've got a lot of hitbox issues. At least with the enemies only. So it's not that much. It's just like their weapons, and then sometimes it's backwards when they turn. Yeah, you can see like the little outline of the Yippee is backwards. Yeah. So we gotta fix those things. Yep. But yeah, looks like we've got the pausing to work. That's pretty nice. Yeah. Maybe we want to like have text that says like pause or something. I have a feeling that might look nice. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, so... oh, it's also asking for the value thing. Animation value. Is paused. Yeah, I don't know if that's... does that change anything? I don't think so. Yeah, okay. If it doesn't change anything, I'll do it. Alright, I think the game is paused now. Cool. I didn't expect that to... I honestly didn't expect to finish that this stream. There's some weird timer stuff. No, we fixed that and some other stuff. So that's good. This game is looking nice now. Yeah, this is pretty good. I've got a dude shooting from all the way over there. Oh, dang. I wonder why they start shooting so far away. And then I get close to them and they stop. That's probably something I need to fix. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. Also, I haven't seen any enemies spawn. Oh my gosh. Oh, there's one. Oh, there's two. Oh, now we got them spawning again. Yeah, I don't know what that was about. They kind of stopped for a little bit. Ah, but they're good now. That's okay. Alright, I think this is looking pretty good. Yeah, I think the gameplay is pretty much complete, save for a couple of bugs. Now I just need to kind of update this pause view. I kind of want to add like some buttons below this triangle. Like a button to like go back to the home screen, and then one to restart the game. Yeah. And maybe I kind of want some text at the top to say like paused. Maybe. Might be too obvious. But yeah, I'll start with the buttons below and see how things look. Yeah. Let's start with the home button first. So we'll go to our pause view. And we'll just we'll make a little V stack to kind of put things on top of each other. So now we can do this. We can put our little button below it. This will be home button. Actually, yeah. So I added these assets like right before the stream. This home button. So yeah, we'll put this in here. Yeah, that should be good. And then we'll kind of like stretch it out a little bit so it's not so it looks kind of squished. Yeah, so I'll make it a little bit wider, just ever so slightly wider. I think that's nice. Yeah, I think that's good. And then we'll have another action here. We'll say var back to home action. This will be to like once we click the button, then we kind of quit the game and go back to the home screen, like the start screen. Yeah, that's what we'll do. That should be pretty good. Also, there's a lot of space between these two buttons. I kind of want to oh, so we're getting a missing parameter. Okay, that went away. Yeah, so let's oh yeah, we also need to add this too. So this will be like go back to home. Yeah, so let me take out some of the space in between these buttons. I feel like part of it's because of this frame thing. Let me put this on the V stack. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that was it. So then we can do this. We can put spacing in between these. Like, we'll do like 20 or something. Oh no, that's not enough. 100. That's too much. Actually, I also don't want like the button, like the continue button to kind of be pushed up. I want that to always be at the center of the screen. So yeah, we'll actually need to not use a V stack, I think. Maybe like a Z stack probably. So that they're on like separate Z values. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So maybe instead of this, what we'll do So, well, we can just change this to Z stack. And then, yeah, now the buttons are on top of each other. And we'll put a V stack. And we shall put a spacer below here. Cool. Maybe some padding on the bottom. Yeah. Okay. That's like somewhat okay. Yeah, okay. It's a little weird, but we'll see how it looks in our game. Okay, I think the home button's like really big. Yeah, I definitely need the restart button too, otherwise it does look weird. Let me put the restart button in here already. So we'll I also put an H stack here. Put another button in here. I think I called it retry button. Oh yeah, wow. Okay. Alright. Now that should be a little better. I might make the back button a bit bigger then. I kinda wanna make it taller. I'll make this a 3. Yeah. Maybe take out this padding. Let's see how this looks. Oh yeah, that's... I don't know. That's a bit much. Maybe I do want to push everything up a bit. In that case, maybe the Z stack wasn't a good idea. I'll put these back in a V stack. Oh, why not? Take out this spacer then. Padding. More padding. It's just like padding bottom. Well, yeah, like that. I'll make these buttons smaller. So I'll make this like a 5 and this a 6. I think that should be nice. Let's see. All right. Bro, this music gives me some nostalgia. I think this is from Alola, Gen 7 of Pokemon. But let me check. It's Melee City. Yeah, Sun and Moon. At night. Yeah, that's some nostalgia, man. Nice. Let's see how is this looking. That's looking okay. Is that good? I don't know. I'm not a very good eye for these things. Maybe I should make the continue button a bit wider. make it less like a triangle and more like a, well, less like a equilateral triangle, more like a isosceles triangle. Oh my gosh, I'm pulling out all the math words. Oh my goodness, now I'm a mega nerd. Yeah. Let's make this a bit wider. Did that change anything? Oh, it did, a little bit. Alright. Cool. I think that's actually nice. Yeah, I think this is good. I'm okay with this. I don't overthink the buttons too much. Yeah, I think I'm okay with this. Yeah, we just need to implement these ones. So back to home. I think it will not be so bad. The retry though, I think that will be interesting. Yeah, first things first, I should probably commit. I've not committed in a long time. I don't even know what changes I've made. Let me see. It'll be dark for a bit, but let's see, what changes have I made? Enemy weapons. Enemy weapons, pausing. Yeah, pretty much enemy weapons. Enemy weapons, that's pretty much the most of it. Yeah. Enemy weapons. Enemy weapons. And attacking. Pausing game. I'll commit this. Cool. Yeah, sorry, it was a little dark. It doesn't let me show when I commit. Streamlabs is a bit weird on Mac. Yeah. Or at least for Xcode. Maybe not on Mac, but like for Xcode. Because Xcode opens everything as like a separate window. And I'm only capturing like the code editor part. Like all the little like the git window, even like the suggested changes when I like the autocomplete. Like that's its own window. Yeah, the way I'd have to fix that would be like window capture, but I don't want to do that. I don't want to capture my screen in case I leak. That would be not pog. Yeah. So, what shall I do? What shall I do? Yeah, I guess the back to home button. We'll implement this. So, I think we have a button that controls whether the game is showing or not. Or like a variable. Yeah, show start view. Yeah, so this one, I think we did implement in that My Mango project. Yeah, so I think what we did is just like did start game equals false. Yeah, I think we could do that for this. Show start view equals true. Yeah. Oh, I guess we have to pass this in. Yeah, we'll do binding show start view. Oh, this should be bar and bool. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. Then we need to pass this in our game view, from our start view, yeah, that should be good. Oh, I guess we also gotta pass in show game view. Gotta set that to like false. Probably. Yeah, I'll do it just in case. I sort of like de-initializes the game. All right. I guess it should be good. Now let's see if we can click the home button. If it... I guess we'll have to test this in our simulator, huh? Because it won't actually load the start view, I don't think. Yeah, let's test this in our handy dandy simulator and see. So we've got this going. Is it running? I might have the wrong simulator up. Hold on. Uno momento. Yeah, okay, I had the wrong thingamajig. Alright. I think it should be good. Yeah, this is good. So if I hit the home button, cool. And I start the game again. That's not so bad. Cool, just a little bit of lag, but I think that's a simulator. Awesome, this is looking nice. We've got quite a lot of progress going on. Oh, I didn't expect us to get here. We've done so much. That's pretty awesome. Cool. And then we can pause, unpause, go home. Oh wow, this is really a game. We're becoming real mega gamers now. This is awesome. Very cool. Yeah, let's do the restart game. So we need another thing here in our pause view. Instead of back to home, we'll have a var restart game action. And we'll just call this here. All right. Then here we'll say restart game action. I'll say game dot initialize game. Cool. Now the thing about this is I think we probably need to be more careful about how we do this. I don't know if we're ready to call this yet. Like, I imagine it's gonna do some really messed up stuff to our game if I do it. Let's try. Yeah, it just crashed. Yeah, we're not ready for that yet. Yeah, we might need to think about it a bit more. That's what I'm thinking. Indeed, I think we need to do a little bit of thinking about it. A little bit of more thinking emoticon for it. Yeah. So, what shall we do? I'm checking something. Checking the things. Well, let's see. What are we crashing on? But I definitely don't think we're ready yet. I am interested though, at least what we're crashing on. Let me run this in the simulator. And see. So, go back. Attempted to add SK node camera node, which already has a parent. Okay. Yeah, so it's trying to add the camera twice. Yeah, we can't do that. That's a no-no. Yeah, okay, so we gotta really think about what we're doing here. In this initialize game function. Yeah, see, it's trying to add the camera node again. That's a no-no. That's a no-no. Oh, let me check some other code. I forgot how I did this. Like initialize game. Clean up scene. I think I can delete all the objects. Oh yeah, wow, okay. Yeah. How to do this? How to do the thing? Oh, wait, I think it's not so bad. Yeah, let me try this. Private func clean up scene. Self dot remove all actions, that's one thing. Self dot remove all children. And then, because that removes the camera so we don't add it twice. And then, let's see. Oh, also, I'll need to put a to-do here, like to-do, I think, don't do this when reviving. But the reviving will implement after we publish the first update. Or after we publish the app. We'll do it as an update. Yeah. That should be alright. Yeah. So... let's think about this. So I want to call this at the beginning here. Yeah. Now I need to reset all of our variables too. So I've got a lot of variables to reset. Yeah, quite a bit actually. Quite a bit. I have a spawn timer here. Yeah, I'm not even using this. Let me reset all these variables. So... there we go. And... here... I guess I gotta empty all these arrays. Yeah, these ones. We gotta empty all the arrays. So enemies equals this. projectiles equals this. And then, yeah, same for backgrounds. Nodes spawned. Yep, same thing. It's a lot of cleaning. Gotta make sure we delete everything before we start the game over again. I think that's it. Maybe the Ruby count label we need to update. Maybe. Probably. Oh no, that should be updated as part of that function. This, there's a function. The create Ruby label. Alright. Now let's see if we crash. If we try and restart the game. Let's see. Gonna show the simulator. So pause, restart. Oh, it did crash. Let's see. So I think it's not. There's some node here. It's trying to re-add or something. Which one? Which one? Name null, texture nil. Position minus 71. What is that? Interesting. Not sure what node is trying to add. Because I technically delete all of them here. Self.remove all children. Oh, wait. Maybe it's trying to add back some, like, player or enemy node that's not part of the scene. Something like that, probably. I think so. Probably. Yeah, wow, we've pretty much implemented pausing though. Yeah, and going back to home, although not in our preview, we can't. I think in the start view. I was saying there's an extra argument. That's a lie. There we go. This is good. This is good. We pause and we go home. And we start again. We go home again. And we go back and we pause. We restart and crash. But yeah, we can figure that one out. That's not so bad. Yeah, we've got quite a lot going on here. That's very good. Yeah, we pretty much implemented pausing. Pausing is done. Other than restarting the game and maybe adding like pause text. Actually, I'm fine not adding the pause text. I think with the new buttons here like this, I think it's kind of a given how to unpause the game. But yeah, this is good. This is very good. I'm pretty satisfied with this actually. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'll probably fix that one crash with the restarting the game off stream, because I think I might have to drill into some nodes and figure out what's going on there. But other than that, that's pretty par and parcel for pausing, which is kind of my plan for this stream. We've got the pausing working, and it looks pretty nice. I think it looks pretty nice. Yeah, this is good. I'm surprised we got all this done. I guess it helps that we had some references from some old projects before, which is why I'm always a big advocate of like building things, because then you have a repertoire of things you can look back on for future projects. That's always good. That's always pretty good. But yeah. Yeah, I think with that, as a lonesome rock, maybe we'll have to look into that one. Yeah, let's see if we can catch it. Ooh, come get me. Little meteor. That's pretty good though. But yeah, I think with that, I'll probably wrap it up there then. That was pausing. Yeah, done. Nice. Surprised we got that all done this stream. Yeah. I guess maybe tomorrow I'll do like the game over screen. Like when you lose all your health, then it's game over. And it'll show some like screen for like pretty similar to the pause view actually. In fact, almost identical in functionality. Just it'll show some extra stats. Like I think how many enemies you've killed and, well, defeated. I don't want to, killed is harsh. Enemies defeated. Yep, Yippee is defeated. And like maybe distance traveled and stuff, and we'll have to implement those values into our code because we haven't kept track of that yet. So we might do that, but I don't think that'll take the whole stream probably. Like I don't know how long that UI will take me, but I don't think it will be that bad. If there's time remaining, I might even start on the leaderboard tomorrow. But I need to set some stuff up in my Apple account for that. The Game Center stuff. Because I'm gonna do it as a Game Center leaderboard. Yeah, unless I just do the UI first and then I can hook up the backend later. Well, the backend isn't too bad actually. Not so bad. But yeah, I think this is good. This is good. It says pausing. Pausing complete. Yes. Very nice. Oh yeah, also, let me show running when I am about to exit the app, it should also pause. Yeah, so like if I double tap, or actually I need to be in the game. And I double tap. Look, it pauses. Right, nice. It's like a professional mobile game, isn't it? Very nice. Cool. We are mobile gamers now. Gamers rise up. Cool. So that is pausing. Complete. Awesome. Yeah, with that I'll probably wrap it up then. So I see this exception down here. What's this about? Oh, the SK node. Okay, that's like the restarting. That's not so bad. I'll look into that and see what nodes we need to delete. Oh yeah, I'll wrap it up there then. Yeah, so thanks for attending and watching part 21 of building a Yippee mobile game, part 9 plus 10 equals 21. Yeah, and we did pausing of the mobile game. Yeah, it's quite nice. I didn't expect it to get all of it done this stream, but we did. Probably courtesy of some past projects that we've got some good references on. But yeah, that is pausing. Maybe next stream we'll do I think we'll do the game over screen. And if we have time, probably start on the leaderboard UI. Yeah, that should be pretty cool. And then yeah, then we're pretty like, we've got, once the leaderboard UI and backend is done, we've got like stats view settings and then persistent storage. And then sound will take like really quick amount of time. And yeah, the app will pretty much be done then, because this is like all the gameplay done. Yeah, this is good. Oh yeah, minus the bugs. We got a lot of bugs, but that's not so bad. Oh, we'll get through it, definitely. Yeah, I'll see ya in the next one. We'll be back tomorrow, 8 p.m. Pacific, for part 22 of building a Yippee mobile game. Should be quite nice. Yeah, well, catch you on the flip side. Take care, and bye.